Stand fast, brothers. Purge the unclean.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming to Arctic Horde Wargaming. Today we have a match between Brian and Jeff. Brian brought the Grey Knights to clean out the unclean Jeff's Nurgle. But before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, be part of the Horde. And now, stay tuned for the show, folks.
We roll off to pick sides.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it. This is D6?
Yeah. Well, we're rolling off to pick up attacker and
That's
defender.
not a D6 dice, is it?
I don't know what that number was that you rolled.
That's a 1. That's a 1. So what do you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Alright, where do you want?
I'm going to take defender. So you get to choose this attack or this one.
I either get this side or that side?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pick this side.
Alright. So, actually I think we just messed that up. But, alright. I pick defender, which means I pick the deployment zone, and then you get to deploy first.
Okay,
Alright.
go for it.
But I'm totally fine with you having this side. So,
Don't care. Engage on all fronts, grind them down, and psychic ritual. So, that's what I picked. We'll see if it actually is worth it or not. But, yeah, that's the one I picked. I got all my dudes, and they're good to go.
I'm going to deploy 2 10-man squads of Nurglings in Deep Strike. I will spend 2 command points to do so.
Okay.
So I am now down to 1.
Gotta love your 2-inch spacing. You know? What you're forced to do.
Well, I'm not forced to do it, but we're doing
I
it.
mean, like, minimum. So you have your other unit hiding out somewhere? Your other 2 units?
They're in Deep Strike.
Yeah. You could deploy them up that much.
Yeah.
They said it was 8 inches.
Exactly. They can deploy anywhere on the board that's not within 8 inches of a person. So.
Sneaky boys.
So I've got 1,000 points of Nurgle Daemons here. I've got my Greater Unclean one. I've used one of my command points to make him an Exalted one. He's also my Warlord. For his Exalted trait, I gave him Bloated with Corruption, which gives him +1 toughness, so he's walking around with toughness 8 for fun and profit. I also gave him the Endless Gift as a relic, which allows him to regain 1 wound every phase that he lost a wound. For psychic powers, I gave him the Miasma of Pestilence and the Virulent Blessing. I also have my Poxpinger right here, which has got Fleshy Abundance. I've got 30 Nurgle Plague Bearers right here. We didn't have enough points for the horn and the banner, so I just did the banner. I also have a Soul Grinder here, and then a little squad of Nurglings who are taking cover. And then I've spent 2 additional command points to place 2 squads in reserve, and they will be deep striking in later.
Then 1,000 points on the nose?
995.
So this is a very, very different list for me. 9th edition is weird. And I didn't find my baby carriers, so I had to do something weird. So I have a lot of units here today. I'm playing Grey Knights again. Brand new painted models. Yes, they have white white helmets. No, they're not all purifiers. I just really like the look. I'm sorry. Deal with it. So today with these, it's 1,000 points right on the nose. I have Brotherhood Captain. Brother Captain is going to be this guy here. He has an incinerator and 4th sword. He is my warlord. He has Curious of Sacrifice for his Grey Knight relic. He has Gate to Infinity and also First of the Fray is what I picked for him. We have a subbed-in model. At least it looks roughly the same for Brother Captain Stern. Again, trying to make up my 1,000 points, so is what it is. So I picked him with warp shaping. And then we go to the chaplain here. I picked him. He has just the Stormbolter, even though it's a Primaris model, it's like whatever. And he has the Emprian Domination and Litany of Faith. So then we go to Strike Squad number 1, and that is the one that has the Incinerator. Which, well, we'll just go this way right here real quick. There's an Interceptor squad with all falchions. There's a Paladin squad with 2 guys having falchions and 1 guy having a sword. Small Paladin are, like, again, new list for me. We have a small strike squad. 1 has a hammer, 1 has a warning staff. We have 2 guys with falchions and 1 with a halberd. And then we have the front line here. It's going to be another strike squad. Again, always going to have this 1 warding staff in there. These guys have a psi cannon. And then we got 2 swords and a halberd. And then hiding out here in the back, we have our 3rd and final strike squad, which has a warding staff, an incinerator, 1, 2, and 3 falchions in it. So yeah, 1,000 points on the nose. It's a weird one. So we'll see how this goes.
Alright, rolling to see who goes first.
Alright.
I got a 4.
Yeah! 3.
I will allow you to go first.
What? Oh gosh. Alright. Fine. I will go first.
Sorry, my army doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot except stand here, so...
Except stand here. Okay.
So Grey Knights, turn 1.
So end of Grey Knights, round 1. Lost out because of no sight. And just like 2 inches of for my smites to get off on the Great Unclean one. I hit him twice. He saved 3 of the wounds, so he just only took 3. Took out 2 of these little guys. My Interceptor squad made a 9-inch charge, but because it goes through here, you subtract 2 because of the terrain. But he was able to get, Brother Captain Stern was teleported over and through, and he made it in and killed 1 of them at least. Nothing crazy there. Litany of Faith did go off, so we have that going. These guys remained so that I could control this one. But right now I have 1 in each quadrant, 1 full unit in each quadrant, because Brother Captain Certain is a unit. So I get the engage on all fronts, right?
Let me look, but I think you probably do.
And then I don't think I get grind them down until after the round, correct?
Yeah.
And then yeah, so that's what I got.
What was the other one? Engage in all fronts. Score 2 victory points at the end of turn if you have 1 or more units from your unit wholly within 3 different table quarters.
Bing bong boom.
Yeah. Okay, sure. You've got 3.
What? No, 2 points.
Oh,
I have to be in 4 to get 3, right?
you're right.
So
You meant 3 table quarters, so you get 2.
Yes.
So primary, you can't score anything first round.
Mhm.
But secondary, I got 2 points
Right now.
right now.
So on to Demons, turn 1.
So, end of Nurgle, turn 1. We did some things, not a whole heck of a lot. My Plague Bearers shambled forward. My Greater Unclean one moved over there, and my Soul Crusher moved forward. It shot and killed Captain Stern, and then took 2 models off of his interceptor squad.
They did.
Moving on to secondary objectives, I received domination because I'm currently holding 1-2, and you're only holding 1 objective. So I score 3 victory points.
Alright.
And that ends my turn.
So,
Oh, minor thing. I used his psychic power, or gifts of Nurgle, and he's back up to full health now, because Nurgle is fun. Why should things die when they can get better?
Grey Knights, turn 2.
Because you killed 1 unit last turn, so I didn't get grind him down last turn.
Well, you didn't kill any units last turn.
Yeah, yeah. So I got a whole lot of nothing this round. Realized I probably should have taken some other movements. I tried to smite the heck out of the soul grinder dude here. I got him down to 5 wounds. And that's after shooting literally everything at him.
Nurgle's fun.
Except for the unit back there, they took out only 5 Nurglings.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And they're plague bearers. They're not.
Oh,
Nurglings.
and do they get to roll?
They
morale?
don't get. We will.
They lost 5. You're on 10 leadership.
Yeah, I mean, we can roll somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, like if you roll a 6, I think you lose 1. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Actually, that's awesome because I've got the banner. I get D6 plague bearers back.
Oh,
So thanks for reminding him.
Yeah, no problem.
So I get all my plague bearers back.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So we'll just and the neat thing is now they can move and go up here.
As long as they're within 2 inches of whatever, you have to be within 2 inches of another model, so you have to be a little bit more up there. Yep, yep. So anyway, I can't change tides anymore, so I'm getting screwed.
You still got all the shooting. I have 0 shooting except for 1 model.
Yeah, but now you get to bring in your other units this turn.
I mean, I don't have to.
You
I
don't
can
have
wait
to.
until
You could
the
wait.
next turn.
Yep. So that's the end of my turn. I get nothing for secondaries at this point, so because I picked the wrong ones. I did kill 1 unit. It was the rest of his Nurglings with some stuff. I had to waste like 3 units worth of smites on it, which sucked, but it was so that I could control this point and maybe hold it. What happens next, which is going to suck.
Yeah,
So.
that is accurate.
Alright, that's his turn.
All right.
Nurgle, turn 2.
All right, so it's at the end of Demon's turn 2. We had a fairly decent round here. So during my command phase, I scored 5 points for the primary objective. Then we did some shooting and some assaulting. I managed to wipe a squad here, wipe a squad here. We've got this tied up. I'm holding this objective right here. And then because of the fact that I have more infantry models here than he has here, I'm holding this one as well. So I get dominance there. So that gives me an additional 3. So I am doing 8 for this turn. We also managed to heal this guy from 5 wounds back up to 10. So he is looking pretty good. Although I've got everyone just standing out here in the open over here, so bad things can happen. I also Dave struck in 2 squads over there to play with his back line to make him have to be concerned about that. So he really has to just question where he's going to try to shift things with his shooting.
But he kind of scored 8 points in 1 round.
Yeah, I mean,
And I only have 7 points total.
I
So
only
it's
got
kinda like,
11 points total right now. So I mean,
Alright.
you can. It's a swingy game.
here's the issue. It comes down to you have a great and clean one and a soul grinder in the middle. I only got 3 guys in a squad versus almost 30 guys in a
You
squad.
killed
back
3.
here.
There's 27 left.
And my paladins are up here because I, for some reason, wanted to move them forward, so I made them climb. And I should just made them run up the middle. So
Or go
doesn't
underneath.
look good. Yeah, or go underneath. I didn't realize this had an underset. Okay, cool. But yeah, no.
I just assumed you didn't want to be in close combat with them and use them as a shooting platform.
Yeah, and since I'm not going to be able to, I only can do one of the ritual things, and I lost a character, so these characters are going to end up fighting this guy. and they need to do their smites against them, but at the same time, I mean, you're not going to be able to do Psychic Ritual. You killed 1 unit? No, you killed 2 units, so I don't get Grind Them Down at the end of your turn.
Grind Them Down is hard against Nurgle.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, if I don't do anything crazy this turn, this game's over already.
I won't argue with you, though.
So, yeah.
Grey Knights. See what happens.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn. Everybody piled in on the Soul Grinder.
Yeah, you got that right, Soul Grinder.
So Soul
He's
Grinder.
dead. Oh no, poor Soul Grinder.
But the Justicar of this squad is still alive. These guys, I decided to hold this objective because next turn I would get 5. They shot at these guys. They only killed 2. So when you really think about it, I got a squad of paladins. That's 3 paladins here, a chaplain, and a brother captain versus this guy, and it's his turn to attack. That's not going to work. Those guys are all going to overwhelm this guy because they have really no guard against the wounds that they do, the AP that they do.
Well, there's no AP.
Oh, wait, or no AP, but like the amount of wounds to save on a 3-up is not going to survive that.
Yeah.
So at the end of his turn, I mean, at the beginning of your turn, you're going to get 1.
I'm going to get 15 because I'm going to hold...
more than I do.
I hold,
actually, no, I'm still within 3.
Okay, so... Well, I hold more than you. I'm holding 1. I'm holding 2.
And I got 2.
So, yeah, so I only get 5 this turn.
No, you get 10 because you hold 2 or more.
Yeah. Yeah, I hold
so
2.
you get 10 points.
Yeah.
And then it would be... All of these guys would die, and I would only get 5 after hopefully surviving combat, so... I think it's good to call it.
Yeah.
So, good game.
Thank you, sir.
I need to read my rules more. I need to find my baby carriers. I think that may have helped if I had my baby carrier around.
If you had Dreadnoughts, that would have been interesting.
Or Dread Knight.
That would have been worse.
Yeah.
That would have been worse.
Because I think, you know...
But I'm not sure how expensive they are in the new edition.
It's not their expense-wise. It's that I just couldn't find it.
No, I was just saying the 1,000-point game, which is all I had time for this evening.
Yeah.
So my apologies about that. But next time we can do the full 2,000.
Yeah, no, totally. And again, with what you were saying is you thought I was going to hold the line of 24 inches and just smite, which I totally could have. I could have just boxed everybody here and could have just shot down from the top and just called it good.
Exactly.
Gave
That's
you
what
nothing
I expected,
here.
you know.
But I was like, it'll be more fun otherwise. So that's how it went. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.